Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. So today I filmed this look that I've got on at the moment, and this is how I create my flawless base. So I hope you enjoy this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to follow me on Instagram at @LTrowbridge. I post loads more content and reels on there too. Don't forget to follow me on there, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, so by using this L'Oreal Moisturizer, this is the Revitalift filler, and it's actually got hyaluronic acid in it. This one is super rich, which I really like. I like all of my moisturisers to be really hydrating and quite thick. They did send me the whole collection of this new range, so maybe I will film a skincare video trying it out because it does look really good. Of retinol products in it. Okay, I have done my skin routine already this morning, but I just wanted to use that moisturiser for some extra hydration because my skin is quite dry at the moment. Now I'm going to go in with my Bobbi Brown face base. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with some Future Dew. I'm not going to put this all over, I'm just going to put it on the high points of my face. I take about this much. I love using this as basically a highlighter. I don't really like shimmery or glittery highlights anymore. I'm kind of over that, so it just really makes it look like your skin is glowing and healthy. And now for a tiny bit of glow, I'm going to use some Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder in the shade Free. So I'm only going to put that much on. And I'm just going to use my My Kit Co Flawless foundation brush just because I like how this buffs everything in. For foundation, I use my NARS Sheer Glow, which is one of my favourites. This is in the shade Punjab. I've used this foundation for a few years now, and I always go in and out of using it. I just like to change up my foundations, but I will say that I will always come back to this one. I just love how light it is, but it does also have coverage. Okay, now I'm going to start my concealer, and I'm going to use my Becca Under Eye Corrector. Okay, and now for concealer, I'm using my NARS Cream Concealer. I just love this concealer so much. And then I'm using my Kit Co concealer brush. I really love any concealer brush that is fluffy. So I used to use a really fluffy eyeshadow brush, but then I got this one and it's perfect. I just think it blends out concealer so much nicer than using a sponge, because I find that the sponge just like drags it around your face. I like to do this and then go in with a sponge on top just to really lightly blend it, but most of the time I just use this brush. Oh yeah, so I'm finally better again. I did do another COVID test because I just wasn't getting better and I was kind of stressed. I actually might have it, so I did another one and it was negative. So I think I just had a cold, but I was really ill for like 2 weeks. It just took me out, so yeah, I'm so glad that I feel better now. And I'm just going to put that around my nose and on my chin. Okay, I'm now going to use a tiny bit of my Laura Mercier powder. Okay, so because I'm just creating my perfect base, I am not really going to do too much on my eyes or anything like that. I just want to keep it really clean and simple so this can be like a completely natural look. I am going to go in with some bronzer, and I'm using my Chanel. So I'm just using this to kind of lightly contour without actually contouring, and to warm up my face. So I would wear this makeup anywhere really, like anywhere really. For lunch with my friends, this to work, you could wear this to school. I feel like this is the type of makeup that you can really wear anywhere. Oh, and then I'm just going to use a tiny bit of my Film Star Bronzing Glow with the same brush, and I'm just going to use a tiny bit of that under my cheekbones just to make me look a little bit more sculpted. And I also like to bring this down the side of my nose. I don't do anything too crazy with like a nose contour, but I do like some definition down my nose. Okay, and now for my favourite part, blush. I'm going to mix two cream blushes together. So I've got my Clinique Chubby Stick, one of my faves, Glossier Cloud Paint. This is in the shade Dusk, and this is Amped Up Apple. So I'm going to mix them together. First I will go in with the Glossier one, and you have to be careful with this one because it's so pigmented, so you only need, this is how much I use, like the tiniest dot. I'm going to use the same brush that I did for my bronzer, and I like to just kind of buff it into my hand first before I go straight onto my cheek. This is a really, really nice colour. I take this one kind of on the high points of my cheeks. I like to keep my blush quite high rather than down here. And now I'm going to go in with my Clinique Chubby Stick, add a little bit more. Using the same brush. Okay, now for mascara, I'm not going to do loads because I really want to keep this just focused on clean, nice skin, but I'm using this new one from Benefit. It's the They're Real Magnetic Mascara, so this is like a newer version of the They're Real. Okay, so this is my older one of They're Real, and this is the updated one. I love Benefit's like eyebrow products and mascaras. I just think they're so good. Obsessed with this mascara, I love it. Okay, that is going into my makeup bag. So I have my drawers of makeup, and then I have my makeup bag that I use every day, and that mascara has just gone straight in there because I'm obsessed with that. And now for highlight, I'm just going to take my Flawless filter and put a tiny bit of that on my hand and just use that as a highlighter. I'm just going to use my finger to put it on. So yeah, like I said, I'm kind of just going off of highlighter at the moment. I want it to look really natural, and I feel like if I put a powdery highlight on top of this makeup, it just won't look right. So that's just me personally. I'm just kind of doing less highlight. I'm going to use this liner from Sleek. Once again, not doing too much because I just want this to be a really natural look, all about the skin. So I'm just going to lightly just colour them in. That's all I'm going to do. And then I will put on some Too Faced lip injection. Not a lot because this really plumps up your lips. But I like how it's not too glossy. Okay guys, and this is my finished look. I wanted to make this really about the skin and just giving you a flawless base and the products that I use to create that, and showing you how I create that on myself. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one.